What happens when some of the biggest names in rock music come together to honor one of the greatest icons of heavy metal? The result is nothing short of legendary. The 2025 MTV Video Music Awards gave fans around the world a night to remember with a powerful, emotional, and electrifying tribute to none other than the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne. From roaring guitar riffs to heartfelt family tributes, the performance was a once-in-a-lifetime moment that celebrated the life and legacy of a man who changed rock forever. On July 22, 2025, the world lost Ozzy Osbourne at the age of 76. For decades, Ozzy stood as a towering figure in the music industry, first as the frontman of Black Sabbath, and later as a solo artist who carved out a legacy of rebellion, darkness, and raw emotion. His unmistakable voice, his larger-than-life persona, and his influence on countless generations of musicians made him more than just a rock star. He became a cultural icon. So when the VMAs announced that they would pay tribute to him just weeks after his passing, fans knew it would be something extraordinary. But nobody could have predicted just how powerful the moment would be. The stage was set with dramatic lighting, gothic imagery, and a massive backdrop featuring Ozzy's name in bold, fiery letters. Before a single note was played, the tribute began in the most touching way possible. Ozzy's son, Jack Osbourne, walked onto the stage with his 4 daughters, Pearl, Andy, Minnie, and Maple. All 5 of them wore black t-shirts featuring Ozzy's image, a simple but powerful statement that showed the world how deeply loved he was by his family. Jack spoke briefly, his voice carrying both strength and emotion as he introduced the tribute performance, saying his father's music was more than just songs. It was a lifeline for millions around the world. The audience erupted in applause, already on the edge of their seats for what was to come. And then, the stage came alive. First to appear was Yungblud, the British rocker known for his high-energy performances and fearless style. Dressed in a punk-inspired outfit that paid homage to Ozzy's own rebellious spirit, Yungblud launched into Crazy Train, one of Osbourne's most iconic tracks. His raw energy and passion lit up the room, while behind him, the roaring guitar riffs sent shockwaves through the arena. The crowd sang along to every word, their voices blending together in a massive chorus that proved just how timeless Ozzy's music truly is. As the song built to its climax, Steven Tyler and Joe Perry of Aerosmith joined the stage, sending the energy into overdrive. Tyler's unmistakable voice blended perfectly with Youngblood's youthful edge, while Perry's legendary guitar work brought a classic rock authenticity to the performance. Watching them side by side was like seeing 2 generations of rock legends unite in honor of a man they all admired. The chemistry on stage was undeniable. It wasn't just a performance, it was a celebration. But the tribute didn't stop there. As the last echoes of Crazy Train faded, the spotlight shifted to Nuno Bettencourt, the virtuoso guitarist from Extreme. Known for his jaw-dropping skills, Bettencourt took center stage with a hauntingly beautiful guitar solo that led seamlessly into Changes, Ozzy's emotional ballad. This song, written decades earlier, spoke about transformation, loss, and the passage of time, themes that felt especially poignant in the wake of Osbourne's passing. Tyler delivered the vocals with heartbreaking sincerity, while Yungblud added his own modern twist, creating a duet that gave the song new life for a new generation. The arena was silent except for the music. Fans swayed, many with tears in their eyes, as images of Ozzy's career flashed on the massive screen above the stage. From his early days with Black Sabbath to his unforgettable solo hits, to candid family moments from his reality show The Osbournes, the montage reminded everyone just how vast and impactful his journey had been. He wasn't just a musician. He was a husband, a father, a grandfather, and a man who lived his life unapologetically on his own terms. Finally, the tribute reached its grand finale with Mama, I'm Coming Home, one of Ozzy's most beloved songs. This ballad, often seen as a love letter to his wife Sharon, took on a much deeper meaning on this night, with Steven Tyler leading the vocals, supported by Youngblood's youthful energy and Bettencourt's soaring guitar lines. The performance became a heartfelt goodbye to Ozzy himself. The lyrics, filled with longing and love, felt almost prophetic as the audience sang along in unison. The arena was lit up with thousands of foam lights, creating a sea of stars in honor of the man who had given the world so much music and so many unforgettable moments. By the end of the performance, the crowd was on its feet, delivering a thunderous standing ovation that seemed to shake the entire building. For a moment, it felt like Ozzy was right there with them, smiling from the shadows as his friends, fans, and family honored his legacy in the way only rock and roll can. This tribute wasn't just a performance, it was history. To see legends like Steven Tyler and Joe Perry share the stage with younger stars like Yungblud, all backed by the incredible talent of Nuno Bettencourt, was a reminder of how music bridges generations. Ozzy Osbourne's influence doesn't belong to one era, it belongs to all of them. His music has touched fans young and old, and his rebellious spirit continues to inspire artists who are unafraid to push boundaries and be themselves. Ozzy's passing on July 22nd left a hole in the music world that will never truly be filled. But this performance proved that his legacy is alive and well. His songs continue to unite people, to give them strength, and to remind them that even in the darkest of times, music can be a light. For fans watching at home, the tribute was a bittersweet reminder of just how much Ozzy gave to the world. For decades, he had been a force of nature, unpredictable, wild, but always authentic. He lived life loudly, and he left behind a body of work that will stand the test of time. The VMAs may have been just one night, but the echoes of that tribute will resonate for years to come. And perhaps the most powerful part of it all was the reminder that while Ozzy may no longer walk among us, his spirit lives on through the music, through his family, and through the millions of fans who will never forget the man who dared to be different. So, when history looks back at the 2025 MTV VMAs, this tribute will be remembered as more than just a performance. It was a farewell, a celebration, and a promise. A promise that the Prince of Darkness will never be forgotten. Because as long as fans keep singing Crazy Train, as long as guitarists keep shredding those unforgettable riffs, and as long as rock and roll continues to live, Ozzy Osbourne's name will always echo through the halls of music history. Rest in peace, Ozzy. The world will miss you, but your music will never die.